For decades, Ellen DeGeneres has captured an audience of billions. From her famous talk show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, to her work as a voice actor in both Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, Ellen DeGeneres has been one of the most beloved American celebrities. She is known for her amazing sense of humor and sunny personality. However, all that changed in 2020, when staff members who worked behind the scenes for The Ellen DeGeneres Show came forward and revealed some ugly truths about the host. When watching a TV personality you adore, it's all too easy to forget that in nearly every case, the celebrity is only putting on an act to appeal to fans. This is why it was such a rude awakening for many fans when it was revealed Ellen DeGeneres' bright and friendly disposition hid a far more sinister personality. According to her staff members, Ellen is actually cold and cruel to both her staff members and even some of her guests. In a desperate attempt to revive her career, Ellen offered a humble apology on the first episode of her 2020 season of The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Fans weren't convinced, however, and saw through this feeble attempt to remain the darling of the public. While the 18th season of the show aired on September 21, 2020, after all the controversy had been revealed, the show's ratings took a huge hit. No matter how hard Ellen tries to recapture her audience's positive perception of her, it's all too clear her fans are slipping away. In 2019, Ellen's show was renewed for 3 more years, which means that in 2022, Ellen's TV network will have to make a big decision. For a while, The Ellen DeGeneres Show was so popular that renewing its contract was a no-brainer. Now, however, the decision is a bit more difficult. No TV show can last forever, and networks are all too aware that the moment a show begins to lose popularity, it's time to bring in something fresh and new. With the fate of Ellen's show hanging in the balance, a different talk show is beginning to shine through. In today's video, we're going to talk about which new celebrity might take the place of Ellen DeGeneres. We're also going to look at some fun facts about the show and its host. Stick around because you don't want to miss when we reveal who Ellen's replacement might be. Ellen DeGeneres might be replaced by The Kelly Clarkson Show. Kelly Clarkson is known for being the first winner of American Idol. The singing legend has certainly made a name for herself since then, but singing isn't all she likes to do. More recently, she decided to branch out as a talk show host. The Kelly Clarkson Show made its debut September 19, 2019, and has aired for 2 seasons. Still, the show has received glowing reviews and only seems to be rising in popularity. As a result, it's entirely possible Kelly Clarkson's show will replace The Ellen DeGeneres Show in 2022. Kelly Clarkson sings at the beginning of each episode. Working as a talk show host requires great interviewing and interpersonal skills, as well as a fun and likable personality. Traditionally, singing is not a requirement of being a talk show host. Kelly Clarkson, however, has decided to play to her strengths and brings a fresh new perspective to her show. At the beginning of every episode, the singer does a live cover of a popular song. Her lucky audience members don't just get to watch an entertaining talk show, they also get to see Clarkson perform as a singer. Kelly Clarkson interacts with her audience. Audience members of The Kelly Clarkson Show are even luckier because Clarkson makes it a point to interact with her audience during the show. This gives the show a much more warm and inviting appeal. While everyone loved to watch Ellen on stage, Kelly brings a more authentic touch to her show. In fact, at the beginning of every episode, she even lets one audience member choose which cover she's gonna perform. Kelly is certainly making sure her show brings something new and exciting for audience members around the world to enjoy. The show's debut broke records. The Kelly Clarkson Show entered television with a bang. When its first episode premiered, it became the most popular debut episode to air since 2012. This just proves how many fans were all too excited to watch Kelly Clarkson try something new. The breaking of this record was also an excellent indication of just how popular the show would become. Who knows, maybe Kelly Clarkson's show will even become more iconic than Ellen's. Kelly has already replaced one talk show host. When The Kelly Clarkson Show first debuted, it replaced the syndicated version of The Steve Harvey Show. Don't feel too bad though, Steve had already announced he was happy to give up his slot for Kelly Clarkson. It's no secret Ellen is hoping Kelly won't replace The Ellen DeGeneres Show. But did you know the rivals actually are quite friendly with one another? Stick around until the end, because we're going to reveal how Ellen accidentally sabotaged her own show by being friends with Kelly. And if you're enjoying this video so far, please take a moment to like it, and don't forget to subscribe to Facts Verse for more. Clarkson was initially nervous to start a talk show. Despite the success of Kelly's show, she was initially nervous to work as a host. Clarkson, of course, knows she's a talented singer, but when NBC asked her to work as a talk show host, she was shocked. At first, she was tempted to decline the offer. She even admitted that she thought nobody would even tune in to her show. Thankfully, she decided to step outside her comfort zone and give it a try. Thanks to Clarkson's willingness to try new things, the show has been a huge success, and her many fans sure are glad she decided to say yes to NBC's offer. She made sure to do her research beforehand. Before Kelly committed to becoming a talk show host, she wanted to make sure she was well suited to the job. She did plenty of research, grilling many famous talk show hosts on how to behave. While she did have experience working as a judge for The Voice, working as a talk show host is a whole other experience. As a result, she talked with Seth Meyers, Blake Shelton, and even Jimmy Fallon about how to be a good host. She seems to have picked up some good tips because her show has been a huge success so far. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson became the show's first celebrity guest. Being a good interviewer is certainly an important part of being a good host. However, nobody will tune into your show if you don't have interesting people to interview. Thankfully, Kelly had plenty of celebrities all too eager to take a spot on her show. The first guest to grace her show was The Rock. Since then, she's also interviewed celebrities like Christina Aguilera, Jessica Alba, and Steve Carell. Clarkson also uses the show to open up about her life. While Clarkson does a great job interviewing other celebrities, she also uses the show as an opportunity to let fans know a little bit more about her personal life. The show brings a lot of her own flair to the table, and the set is even built like a barn as tribute to her own country upbringing. Ellen DeGeneres helped her own rival. Believe it or not, Ellen unwittingly helped her own rival. Before Clarkson even started her show, she was a guest on Ellen's. And after Clarkson's show debuted, Ellen even allowed herself to be interviewed on the show. At the time, Ellen probably thought the interview was harmless. Now, however, the chances of Kelly Clarkson's show replacing Ellen are all too great to ignore. Ellen DeGeneres was one of the most popular talk show hosts in America for nearly 2 decades. However, it seems times are about to change. Do you think it's time for the Ellen DeGeneres Show to be canceled to make way for a new celebrity? Or do you think Ellen should be given a second chance? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Facts Verse for more.